This video will make a Cracker Barrel favorite with a twist. Stay tuned. Okay, so on the agenda today, a quick and easy project. We are going to do a twist on the favorite little pegboard game from Cracker Barrel. And what I have there is a couple of pieces of Purple Heart and ash. Ignore the ash. I screwed that up royally, so it's just strictly going to be the Purple Heart. And I'm not going to go into dimensional information. There's enough of that on YouTube as it is. But basically, I think I'm doing all three sides at about 6 inches. If you're making this for somebody with big fat hands, then you can obviously make it 7, 8 inches, whatever you need to. Most people actually will batch these out using a 2x6. So originally, I was making this for a gift for a friend, and I liked the way it turned out, so I kept it for myself. And some people might think that's selfish, but I really don't care. It came out pretty cool. I'm going to make him another one. Okay, so I know the thumbnail title is They Sell Faster Than I Can Make Them, and I know that sounds like typical YouTube clickbait, and it is. For sure it is. Didn't know what else to say, to tell you the truth. But let me explain. So I wasn't thinking much when I made these with the shell casings. And in full disclosure and honesty, not even my idea. And anybody watching this knows it's not my idea. You can find these on Etsy all day long. But usually when you're on Etsy, you're looking at a pegboard game like this, and it's made out of 2x6s or some other kind of pine sizes, and and usually golf tees. So I saw one with shell casings. I thought it was cool, and I decided to take it a step further. So I used Purple Heart. I got some ash. I had some sapele. The list goes on. Just whatever your imagination, and you can take it as far as you want to. So what I did is I used the Purple Heart, put some brass feet on it, and got some shell casings, and it came out really, really cool. And I was going to give it to a friend to put in his office because he saw me make it and put it on Instagram and he liked it. So I was going to give it to him, but then I decided to keep it for myself, and I'll make one for him some other time. But what happened next, I didn't think would happen, and I brought it to my office and had it sitting on my desk. And a lot of people in engineering are outdoorsmen, hunt and fish and whatever, and me included. So I had that sitting on my desk, and one engineer came in and was like, "Man, that is really cool. I'd like to have that for my office. You know, what would you sell that for?" And I'm like, "Well, I mean, it's not cheap material, whatever." He goes, "You know, you could see that." He saw I put some time into it, and I sold him one for $60. And then I sold one to another engineer for $60. I think I sold an ash one for $50. And it goes on. So I haven't sold one less than under 50. I know what some of you are thinking. You can't sell those for $60. And most of the time, I would say you're absolutely right. You cannot sell these for $60. There's not much to it. And Gertie May at the craft show is not going to give you $60 for a pegboard game. So that's why you do make the ones out of pond and the golf tees, because you can sell those for $15 all day long, and you can make plenty of profit on it. That's not my game here. I thought it was a cool thing for an office, and it's more masculine than say the pegboard game that you would normally see. So it's not for everybody, but there will be enough people that would want to buy them as well. And like I said before, well, I didn't say it before, but I meant to say it before. This idea translates into anything. A tic-tac-toe game. You can do opposite colored shells on tic-tac-toe games. It doesn't have to be shells. It could be anything. It could be any other kind of material you can think of that would um, bring something up a level or two. You know, using a different wood choice other than your typical construction lumber and golf tees or anything like that. Um, there will be people that will spend money on it that appreciate what you've done. Not everybody, not most, but there are some. I'm not going to stop. I mean, I made some pretty good money just doing this with the Purple Heart and the ash, and I mean, it only takes you a couple hours in the shop, and if you make a template, I mean, you can really knock them out pretty quick. And again, like I said, I'd keep an inventory on Etsy, and you know, of about 15 or 20 games, and just see what happens. And again, craft shows are a good place. As I said earlier, most people are not going to spend that, but you might have a couple, depending on the area that you are at. So I would have, you know, some cheaper versions made in pine or whatever you want to do, and you know, have different tiers of the same game or the same idea. You know, just have different tiers of that, different levels, and give people options. It's always good. Options are good. So let's go ahead and close this video out because I just feel like I've been rambling. As you can tell, I don't script any of my videos. I'm not that professional. So if you're still watching, I really appreciate it greatly. I am trying to grow the channel for sure. So I have to ask to like and subscribe, share, whatever you got to do. It's fine. It's not my full-time job. It's not going to be my full-time job. It's never going to be my full-time job. I just really enjoy doing it, and I think it's fun. And I like sharing with people. My content is never going to be polished and overproduced and scripted like, you know, Four Eyes, Blacktail, any of that stuff. It's never going to be that way, and I don't want it to be that way because that's not who I am. So what you see is what you get, pretty much. You're either going to like my sense of humor or you're not. It's fine either way. We all come from different places and backgrounds, and that's cool. That's what makes America great. So with all that being said, just respect one another, and I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace.